She'd be a hell of an antique puller, but...
Storms are rolling in. Well.
Good morning and happy Sunday. Welcome back to New Age Custom Farming's YouTube channel. We got rain again last night, so I'm on my way down to the farm right now. Hopefully we can do some spraying later this afternoon. Get some more of them beans sprayed. I'm fighting the rain quite a bit the last, 5-6 days. So I think we should be able to, we got rain on Saturday night, or Friday night. Couldn't spray Saturday. That's when Emily had to pick me up, and now I'm heading out on Sunday to try and get some stuff done. So we'll see how it goes. But one of our shop projects we've been working on here to do a little shop update was putting these new fingers in. It went out and did one job, and it did kick a few of them out here. So we got to get them bent back into place before we go to the next job. That's kind of the plan on that. And we welded these caps on the rotor here too, so that's why it's a pretty tight fit, and it just kicked a few of them out. So we'll just heat them up and bend them back into place, and hopefully they stay put then. We still got our bench of pulling parts here, which is always ongoing. So what else do we got going on here? Mason's combine still in here. We are not really working on it, but we need the top of the elevator sprocket and the bracket that holds it and all that. It's kind of screwed up, so we haven't really looked at that yet though. The other thing he's got in here is the bean head, or his platform draper, 45-foot draper. He had some, so that bracket was bent a little bit, and you can see it's kind of got a droop to it. It's always had that, so looks like he's putting some of these wear shoes on. Not sure, and I know he ordered a whole new sickle for it, because this one's getting a little dull. And what happens is it's hydraulically driven, and if it gets tough, it'll stop because it's not cutting it as good as it should. So looks like he's replacing some parts, kind of getting her ready for wheat, I assume. Yeah, he's got her apart under here, so yeah, there it is. Missing this piece. There's supposed to be another one right there, so which is right there. But working on that, getting her ready for wheat. He was working on that last night. See, your chopper's in here. I don't think that needs anything though. I think it's just parked in here. Man, we still got the Super C in here. Looks like Dad fixed it. This piece broke. No, he definitely didn't fix it. This piece broke off that holds this little rod for the throttle linkage for the carburetor. When we went to start it the other day after we fixed it, it just started running wide open, had no throttle control on it. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but we got to figure that out. But that's kind of the least of our concerns right now. So if anybody has any ideas as to why that would happen after we replace the water pump on it, I don't know if we put something on wrong or backwards. I mean, I don't think we had any of this stuff apart, but I don't know. Obviously, we can't run it long enough to find out if the water pump is working and it's overheating anymore. I just don't know I don't know. So if anybody has any ideas as to why, after I would work on the water pump, it would run wide open. And when I say wide open, I mean it's all the RPM, like way more than even wide open throttle gives you. So, I mean, she'd be a hell of an antique puller, but we don't need that. I mean, it seems like a rod might kick out of this thing. It's that many RPM. So yeah, if anybody has any ideas about that, you just you let them know in the comments, because I'm more than willing to listen. That's about it going on in the shop today. Or not today, but just that's kind of the projects we got going on in the shop right now. An ongoing mess, I can tell you that. I'm hoping to get out in the bean field a little later today, but I think it's gonna dry out. I should be able to get out there and get something done today, so let's hope. Right now we're spraying a lot of beans on our second pass. One of the products we got in the tank is Enlist 1 by Corteva Agriscience. It has really good weed control for weeds like ragweed, which we've got really bad out in this field right now, water hemp and Palmer amaranth. As you guys know, we have a terrible water hemp problem like we showed in the last couple of videos, but it's really smoking it good. Enlist 1 mixes well with other chemicals that we're putting in the tank. One has a technology in it that reduces drift and controls the product getting to the ground nicer, and it actually goes where we want it, which is obviously what we want to happen. We want the product on the weeds and not in the neighbor's field. We've been spraying Enlist 1 for a couple weeks now, and you can already see the results in the first fields that we've been spraying. The weeds are smoked, and that's exactly what we want to see. That's what we like to see anyway. We run Enlist 1 on all our beans so we can have really good weed control and high yields at the end of the season. We like Enlist because it doesn't ding the beans at all. The beans don't even hardly know, they don't know that it got sprayed, so, but the weeds sure do.
Quick break in Avery's yapping to show you guys one of the very first fields that we sprayed with Enlist 1. This is Greggy's prairie, and as you guys can see, all the weeds are gone. Just what we want to see.
All right, it's time for me to get back in the cab and go smoke some more weeds. Time to get at it.
Storms are rolling in. How's your day spraying?
Long, rough, hot, miserable. I'm sick of the sprayer.
What would you rather be in right now? Farm equipment, you can't stay in bed.
The pickup?
Not that. Farm equipment.
I really don't know.
Okay, well, Sunday, done. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much. Or do you want it to rain a lot?
No, don't want it to rain. Trying to be done spraying. As much as I don't want to spray, I want to keep spraying so I can be done.
So, there's some storms off in the distance. Hopefully they don't smack us. We'll be back.
It was raining where I just left from. So.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay, well, hopefully it doesn't smack us too hard. We'll be back tomorrow to continue this video. Well, it is the next day. Avery is out spraying. Our crew of guys are getting ready to go and chop hay, I believe, if I'm getting the context clues correct. And then I am here, you guessed it, to obviously take care of my calves. And one thing that I wanted to talk about in this video, because I feel like I get comments, I gotta find a place to set this down quick. I feel like I get comments all summer long saying to me about putting on sunscreen, and I want to say I do put on sunscreen every single day, multiple times a day here on the farm, and this is your reminder to do that as well. I just get the Walgreens brand because it's cheaper. It's comparative to the Sunbum brand, which is my actual favorite, but like I said, this is a lot cheaper. The lotion is my favorite as well. So this is your reminder. I put on my sunscreen and you need to put on your sunscreen too. And I know people make comments about it because I am fairly tan, but I do want to say I also wear neon tank tops, and so that does make me look more tan than I actually am. So put on your dang sunscreen, protect your skin, and you'll thank me later. They're fueling up and putting DEF in all of the collectors. So this is our H&S, and then I know they just had 2 Meyer boxes out in front of the shop that they were working on as well. So that's my context clues of, oh, they're gonna go chopping soon. And I know that they mowed yesterday before we got some rain. Out rolls the dash trailer and a collector. Oh, you have a calf not drinking, and I'm like, oh, you should know how to drink. Put it into the robot. Looking at it further, I'm like, you don't have a freaking collar on. So, well, this isn't its collar, but this shouldn't be in the bedding. Time to look quickly, see if I can find a collar for it. Find its collar that it lost in the bedding, which chances are I'm not going to be able to find it because they're really good at just absolutely burying it when they lose it. Otherwise, I'll put a new one on it. This is a calf that's an alarm calf in my app, and I came up here to try and get it to drink, and it's snoozing so bad I literally stuck my fingers in its mouth. Won't even wake up for that. Okay, you can stay snoozing. You just drank. I know, you lost your collar. We got it though. I've got quite a few alarm calves right now, and a majority of them are all in this pen, which is our oldest pen. And a majority of them, they just have like had a decline in their drinking in probably the last 4 days. It's also been super hot the last 4 days. So none of them when I'm looking at them, look terrible. So I'm gonna wait and see, and maybe like once it cools down tonight, if they drink more, just as we get later on in the day. Hey buddy, you don't need to drink yet either. We are giving shots tonight too, so I'll see what Dalton thinks, but as of now, I just think it's too dang hot for them. And none of them want to drink electrolytes because they all just want to run away from me, so. If enough people watch these videos, maybe I can afford to just get the little button thing that I push. Because Greggy told me he's not getting it for me. Well. Look what just showed up.
What could this be? Little demo. Avery thinks he needs something nice. Maybe I should take it. Go spraying? New sprayer? Who knows? They're just demoing. One of them pesky branches got me today. Actually, it was the ground. Like my wire was hanging down a little bit, and my boom smacked the ground, and no bueno.
Do you want to talk about what's behind you?
I haven't even went and looked at it yet. Come back in the next video to check out the new 4450 we got in the shed for a demo. And we'll see what that's all about. I haven't even walked over to look at it. Don't get to see this view very often. We're mowing hay. But that don't look so promising. A little bit of sprinkles. Pretty dark over there. Got both mowers going. Just trying to get some hay down for tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Probably won't be, but got to get it cut. Got a huge second crop. Is what it is. So yeah. In Emily's tractor, I guess if you want to, her bean planting tractor. Just mowing hay. We'll see you in the next video.